Salutations, pimps and kinfolk. This your main man, Slink Johnson, Prime Minister of Pound Down, master of the West African monkey spank technique, 5-time wild cheetah submission hold champ, and founder and president of the Smoke Yours crew. Some people know me as Black Jesus, and most of you know me as Lamar Davis from Grand Theft Auto 5. And today, I'm chilling with my man, Zach, on Know Your Meme.
So then in 2013, you appeared in GTA 5, where you played the role of Lamar Davis through voiceover and motion capture. How did Rockstar approach you for this gig, and what was it like working on a video game for the first time?
I came across the Rockstar job for GTA 5 through a friend of mine, DJ Pooh. DJ Pooh, who is very, very deeply involved in the process over there at Rockstar Games, reached out to me and offered me an opportunity to read the script and audition for the part of Lamar, in which I accepted so graciously and humbly and went up there and killed that shit. And next thing you know, I'm in New York, shooting GTA 5, and it was an amazing experience. I loved it. My first time really spending some time in New York, and definitely an amazing and a humbling experience, man. Everything was fun. Everything was fun.
As you know, the scene where Lamar roasts Franklin has become a quite popular meme recently. But what can you tell us about the making of that interaction back in the day? Did you think it would ever become such a noteworthy, snippet from the game, or was it nothing really special back then?
Hey, Zach, I'm gonna keep it funky with you, Zach. I didn't know, man. Like, I was just popping shit. You know what I'm saying? The script wasn't at all that. And I don't want to just say that I ad-libbed the words, of course. I stuck with the script in the story. I couldn't change the people's story, you know what I'm saying? But again, I was compelled to translate it in a way that, if Los Santos is a mirror image or, a bizarro world per se of Los Angeles, we're gonna have to keep the language or the lingo pretty similar. So Lamar not gonna say that. So I was just popping shit, man. The yee haircut, that's a word I've been using for a while. Not necessarily a reference to a haircut, but a yee. A yee is like, in my definition, a yee is like some weak shit, like you yee, like it's square maybe. Even though being square ain't a bad thing, I'm gonna use square for lack of better words, but like some yee square, lame, you know what I'm saying? Sorry, weak. Oh, that shit is some yee ass shit up out of here. That's some bush.
So you had a little bit of like freedom to kind of, ad lib and come up with your own dialogue.
Oh yeah. Letting the low come up in your crib. Mm-hmm. I think the script was like, "Can I come in?" Like, what? Can I come inside?
Yeah.
Like, what? No, I'm not going. Yeah. I'm not going to ask no grown ass man, Zach, can I come inside? What's up? Let a nigga in, Zach. Can I come up in your crib? What's up, man? Can I slide up in there with you? I'm not going to say, "Hey, may I come inside?"
When did you take notice of these memes? Where did you see them initially, and what was your reaction to seeing that being used in that way?
It's awesome. It's humbling. It's amazing. Again, to be so ingrained in pop culture is definitely an awesome and humbling thing. And every time I see it, it just amazes me. You know what I mean? I've seen, as of late, I've seen Kermit the Frog. I've seen Darth Vader. I've seen SpongeBob. Again, and it's so amazing to see how universal, you know what I'm saying, the phrase and the scene has become. And again, it's humbling, it's awesome, and I'm just so thankful that people like it like they do. You know what I mean? That's dope as fuck. Thank you.
You just kind of mentioned something about this. So like, I always ask people, do you like your meme or not, or dislike it or anything? And it seems like it really depends on like what the context of their meme is. It seems like you fully embrace it and definitely like, appreciate it.
I like it. I love it, especially to be recognized for something that, so amazing, something so huge, you know what I mean? And to be considered, Grand Theft Auto 5 is a huge game. It's a huge franchise. It's a huge entity.
Yeah.
But I ain't gonna say but. I'll say and. It's a huge entity, and to be associated with that entity in itself is a blessing,
Mhm.
and to be associated with it in such high regard. You know what I mean? So many
Yeah,
people, like you say GTA 5, they're gonna ask you about Lamar.
yeah,
So it's definitely an honor, man. It's dope as
yeah,
fuck.
yeah. It's funny too because I feel like I don't I don't know if Rockstar intended for Lamar to be like one of the kind of breakout stars of that game because he's not like one of the three main characters, but I feel like his presence and like persona in that game was just so great that people kind of always remember him, recognize him.
I love it. I'm
Yeah.
thankful for that, man. I love it. I think Lamar was originally gonna be a playable character.
Oh really?
You know, got caught up in some legal troubles early in my involvement of the production of
Yeah,
GTA 5, and I think kind of held me up for a while, which in turn held them up, which you can't do that. They went to their contingency plan, I guess, and that's why the story is the way it is today.
interesting. I never knew that.
However, it's kind of better to me. It's weird. It's kind of better because when you're the playable character, you become the character.
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
But you can't never run Lamar, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can't. Lamar always gonna be like the homie to
Yeah,
slide
yeah.
in talking that shit. Hey, nigga, get that yee ass haircut. Nigga, come get this car, nigga. Let's go get this motherfucking money, pimp. You know what I'm talking about?
So you're not sick of the line yet, right? After thousands of people keep asking you to do it.
No, I'm not sick of it at all. I don't, I just don't do it much. I don't want to cheapen it. I do
True.
it when I
Yeah.
feel it, but I just don't want to cheapen it by, like a lot of time I go live a lot on my YouTube and Instagram, and I'm always getting some guys in like, yo, say it, and I'm like,
Yeah.
no, I'm not gonna say it for you. I don't like when a motherfucker asks me to say it because I feel like a fucking circus monkey.
Yeah,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? I just got a whole bunch of comments coming up. Say it, say the line, say this, tell me I have a yee haircut. I appreciate it, but I'm not gonna say it because I'm not a fucking monkey. When we shot that take, of course it's quiet in the studio because we're recording. So we shot that take, and when they yelled cut, bro, I just heard laughter all in the whole building. It was kind of scary, like, yo, you know what I'm saying? And for me, I'm just popping shit. I'm just doing the shit I'm popping. You know what I'm talking about? I ain't even turned up. My carnivorosity ain't even on 10 yet. I'm still trying to be like a little semi-cordial and nice and fucking educated. And you know what I'm saying, and articulate for the viewers over there know you're mean. So I'm keeping my carnivorosity idling at a soft 20. You know what I'm talking about? So I was just popping my shit. Sometimes I say shit I don't even remember I said, but I'm glad they recorded it.
More recently, you and Sean recreated the original scene from GTA in a live action version with PlayStation Heaven. Can you tell me more about like how this kind of came about, what it was like working on the reenactment with them after the meme had kind of propelled it into the mainstream like 7 years later,
When PlayStation Haven and I came together, it was just that time. He and I already are cool. That's my partner. We were doing some other things anyway.
Mhm.
And, the meme was going viral. You know what I mean? And we were talking about it. And it was just time. I just reached out to Solo because actually we planned on doing it a while ago.
Yeah.
But thank God we didn't, you know what I'm saying? But it was just time. I reached out to Solo and it was a no-brainer. It was important. I'm glad I didn't do it earlier because it was important to me that it was done right. You know what I mean? And
not just
in ways that I didn't even think of. So PlayStation Haven, actually, it was his idea to shoot it exactly how, in the same framing as it was shot in the game, and which was excellent and which was actually brilliant.
Given your personal connection to meme culture now, how much do you follow them these days? And you mentioned earlier that you make some yourself. So what kind of memes do you make? What are your current favorites making the rounds?
I kind of make my memes be kind of personal in my circle and kind of understand what, some of my memes are making. Some of them be just words, and some of them be like, might be a funny picture of me, might be inside jokes and things of that nature. Some of my favorite memes by far right now is definitely Lamar Rose Franklin and the little white cat sitting at the table and the bitch arguing. I love that one. The bitch, she mad as motherfucker. The cat like, bitch. Yeah, so
Yeah.
I love that meme. I love the Arthur memes. Um, is that Arthur when he puts fixing his pants and the girl on the bed? I like that one too. It's
I think
always
so.
some type of sexual connotation, but I think that's Arthur's sister in the real life. But you know, it's some crazy shit going on in the memes.
So looking back on the premise of your meme, I'd like to end this on one final two-part question. So what's the most yee ass haircut you yourself have ever had? And can you share a picture of it? If not, can you tell us who now in the world has the most yee ass haircut?
Yeah, I had a couple yee ass haircuts, but you know, that's when I was young and I wasn't in control of them.
Is there a specific type of haircut, like the, the little bun or the Macklemore, as I call it, where it's like a high and tight?
Let's just say this. I see some regional haircuts. I'm not gonna mention no region in particular, but that's some yee shit. Cause I'll be traveling all over the country. Regionally, some of you cats got some real yee ass haircuts. Man, Zach, I appreciate you, man. Had a great time right here on Know Your Meme. You know what I'm talking about? Give a big shout out to my homie over at PlayStation Haven. You doing that shit, pimp. Keep up that good work. Give a shout out to all the fans and the supporters that fuck with Slink Johnson, GTA 5, Solo Fontino. You know what I'm saying? All of us, man. Thank you so much. We appreciate you, man. Give a huge shout out to you guys. Man, find me on all your social networks at Slink Johnson, SlinkJohnson. Most importantly, find me on Cash App at $Slink Johnson. You can love me down anytime. You can wake up in the middle of the night thinking about your boy and just say, you know what, I want to love this dude down. Hit my Cash App, $Slink Johnson. And subscribe to me on YouTube at youtube.com/slink. You're going to hear about me doing some more janky shit, man, but make sure you check in with your boy. Smoke yours, baby.